I graded my childhood Pokemon cards, and in this video, we take a look at the grades to see if we got any Gem Mint 10s. As you can see here, we have 2 stacks of Pokemon cards graded, and some of these cards span all the way back to 2002, 2003. This may not be the vintage era that you remember with the base set and the jungle and the fossil. However, it's personally one of my favorite eras of Pokemon cards, and it is the EX era. All right, so as you guys can see, we have 2 piles here. This is in a completely random order. I just asked Laura to pick out the EX cards in our recent PSA return that we got back for the store. We got a lot of cards. A lot of cards are going to be available on Pokerand.net over the next few weeks, so check that out. And also, not all of these are childhood cards, okay? So some are, some aren't. I'll let you guys know which are and which aren't. Essentially, as you guys know, I went through a stage of trying to get all of the EX cards in Gem Mint 10. Took a while. Well, it would have taken a while, and it would have taken a lot of money. Right, okay, first card right here. Let's see what we have. We have a Kyogre EX in an 8, so near mint to mint 8, which is not a bad grade at all, guys. Remember, that's a near mint to mint card, so still very, very good. As you can see up here, this is from 2006, so not one of the earlier EX cards, but a great one at that. This is from Crystal Guardians. So this card right here is a card that I believe I bought raw on Card Market. I didn't actually have that in my collection as a kid. I did have a Kyogre that I graded and got a Gem Mint 10, but the problem with that is I sold it like £100 in like 2016. As you guys know, the famous story, to be able to pay for my wedding. Sold a bunch of cards and regret it to this day, but you know, for my wedding, it was worth it. Next card right here, looks pretty good from the back, but as you guys know, there's a lot more that can go on with the card beyond what you can see, especially on camera. But let's see what we have here. We have a mint 9. So another card from the Crystal Guardians set, this time a Swampert EX in a mint 9. And again, a mint 9 is a very good grade, especially for these EX cards, you know. 2006, you have to remember, that's over 10 years ago for sure. It's like 15 years ago now, something like that. So it's absolutely crazy to expect these cards to still be in Gem Mint, especially when you get them from collections, lots on eBay. It's not sleeved up, not semi-rigids. You guys know that you can get a pack fresh card from a new modern set and it still won't get the 10. So to expect a card like this from this era, picked up on a random lot, to get a 10, it's difficult, you know. So a mint 9 grade is definitely not a grade to be ashamed of, you know. Also, guys, if you're watching this and want to get your cards graded, make sure you check out acegrading.com. We still have some space left at the time of recording in the standard tier. I'm not sure if that'll be the case when this goes live, but the allocation system is live, so once we get cards out, there's gonna be more spaces, so keep checking every day. Really looking forward to 2022 with Ace Grading. Anyway, let's get back to this video and these cards right here. Again, this back looks clean, and a little nick down here in the corner, which is probably gonna be problematic, but let's see what we have. We have a Chansey, here we go, Chansey EX. And this one is actually from my childhood binder. So if you see Ruby and Sapphire, most likely that's from my binder. I ended up not selling these originally back in the day. I ended up keeping them in the binder. When I was first getting back into it, EX cards weren't the rage right now, or at the time right now. You know, everyone wanted those first editions, those base sets, you know, that was the vintage. And now, obviously, fast forward 5, 6 years, 7 years since 2016, 2015, and now people are back on the EX train, you know, people really want them. But let's see what we have here. A nick on the corner there. So again, not expecting something fantastic. Wait, hold on. Let's sort this pile out. We have 8s here, we have 9s here, and hopefully we can push this across with some 10s there, but let's see. We have, is that on the card or is that on the case? I'm not sure. We have a near mint to mint 8 Electabuzz EX from Ruby and Sapphire. And I love these cards, man. The board is just so cool. And despite some, I actually do like these CGI, you know, Pokemon models. I know it is polarizing and it's not what we are used to with the crazy artwork, but it's just something different. And I always like different, you know. It's always nice to have a variety of cards in your collection. So I don't mind the CGI. You know, I'm not saying I want every card to be like that, but when it's, you know, varied, it is nice, you know. Next up, let's see. Initial inspection, it looks fine. Okay, again, another nick in the corner, but let's see. We have another Electabuzz in the same grade, near mint to mint 8. So as you can see, I probably pulled a couple of these, or in some cases, maybe I had one in my binder and I also bought one, you know, raw as well, to try and get that 10 if I didn't already have a good chance at it. You know, if I saw this nick in the corner, I'd send it still, but then I'd probably also get another one to see if I can get a better condition. But there we go, 2 Electabuzz EX. All right, next up. Okay, no, maybe something in the corner here. Again, I can't see this properly because my camera is, I'm holding the card higher than my eye line, and then my screen's far away as well. But the corners and edges do look good on first inspection. Let's see. Magcargo EX from EX Dragon. Okay, so we're changing it up a little bit now. We have a different era or a different set of cards. Still 2003. We've got EX Dragon rather than being in Ruby and Sapphire. We still get that near mint to mint 8 grade. So I see a trend. I see a trend with these EX era cards right now, judging by these stacks. So we're happy with 9s. We're happy with 8s, but we're really happy with 9s. And obviously 10s at this stage are probably going to be, you know, unbelievable. Okay, let's go. We have Ooh, back in the Ruby and Sapphire era now. Near mint to mint 8 again on a Magmar this time. Magmar's a great Pokemon, obviously. Ruby and Sapphire, when we talk about the actual games themselves, my favorite games, Hoenn, Gen 3, my favorite generation of Pokemon. So therefore, I love these cards. Maybe that's why I love these EX cards so much as well, because I have the nostalgia and I have the enjoyment of Gen 3 attached with those cards, because when I was playing those games, I was also collecting these cards at the same time. So that whole generation is just locked in my brain as a pleasant memory, you know? So maybe that's why I like these cards so much. It would explain a lot. All right, next up, let's see if we can get any 10s. Maybe not with this one. Look at that big nick. We have a 7. That would make sense. Okay, a bit more damage than you usually expect to see in the recent cards, but that is only the edges and that is only the corners that we're looking at right now. You know, we don't even see the front of the cards yet. Near mint 7 on the Aerodactyl EX. Love this card though. Love the red there. I think I might have this card in a 10 that I bought actually, because I just love this card so much. The design is amazing. The Aerodactyl is almost green looking, and you got the red spiral background. Really, really nice, and really a pleasant card to look at. I like how we're going through different eras here as well. We're going from, you know, Ruby and Sapphire to Sandstorm to Crystal Guardians. We've got a whole mix of EX cards in here. Next up, we have a 7 on the Kingdra EX from EX Dragon. I bought a few of these actually, so this is not from my childhood. You know, I must have had the card once upon a time, but this card right here, I think I bought a few off Card Market. I went through a stage of just picking up EX cards. No matter what condition, I just picked them up. So that's why I've got half and half in this submission and in this return right now. Next up, let's see what we got here. Not great on the back. Another 7, Crawdaunt EX, this time from Holland Phantoms, which is a great set, especially if you're looking for those gold stars. Crawdaunt is an underrated Pokemon, I will have to say. Sorry for my voice as well. I'm still a bit like, it's not COVID, but it's just a flu, I guess, or something, or a cold. Just stopping me being able to talk properly. Next up, we have Kingdra EX again, this time in an 8. Yeah, we had a 7 there, and then we had an 8. So that's good. That's good to know. At least we got a higher grade. It's not a 9 that we would love, but we'll take that Kingdra EX in the 8. We still have loads of cards to go through. Make sure you're sat back relaxing with some popcorn. I might have to speed this up a little bit. Big nick. Wow, that's a big nick. That is a big defect in the corner there. Let's see what that got. That got the... Right, okay, so we got an 8 there. So you see how, you know, it can be? I mean, that is... You know, but then again, it might be more damage elsewhere. It might not, it just doesn't make sense. But Lapras EX from Ruby and Sapphire from my childhood. I think I have a couple of these, so let's hope we can get a higher grade, because I love Lapras as a Pokemon. All right, next card. Let's see what we have right here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ooh, Dragonite EX, mint 9, let's go. So, funny story, I actually have, or had, 4 of these cards in a Gen Mint 10. I was on eBay one night on PWCC trying to buy that card. I've told this story before, but there were 4 listings essentially, and I was worried that I wasn't going to get one of them, so I bid randomly, max bid. So I did, you know, low to medium high to high to try and make sure I won at least one of them, and I ended up winning them all. So my low bid must have been a high bid, and anyway, I won them all. So I think a couple of those in a 10 are on Pokérand, because obviously I can't keep 4 of them, but yeah. Anyway, next card. Let's see. That's good to get a 9 though. Dragonite EX from the EX Dragon era. Very cool to get that in a 9. Very good card. Who doesn't love Dragonite? Anyway, next card. Let's see what we have here. Nick in the corner there on first glance. Oh, Latios EX. No. I love Latios. I love these cards as well. Latias and Latios. We'd love to get those in a 10 one day, but we take an 8. 8 seems to be the average in this video so far. And I'm not again, it could be really easy to make yourself disappointed with 8s, but if you truly understand that it's still near mint, look at the condition of this card. Like if you're flicking through a binder, or if you're at a card shop or an event and you see this, you want to buy it. You know, you happily buy this because it's a good condition card. It's near mint to mint condition, you know, so you still take that. All right, let's see. We have, oh, Latias. Hey, so at least they both got the same grade. At least they both got 8. So now I could, like, you know, potentially display these together, or if someone wants to, if I sell these, then someone can get them together. You know, it's a nice little part. It's always nice when the grade matches, is what I'm trying to say. Also, the prices that you see on the screen may not be the prices that they end up being on Pokérand if I do sell these. But Editor prices them up, and then Laura will price them up again. And it might be USD, or it might be GBP. You know, it might be just different. Okay, next card. A lot of dots here, but that's fine. We have, oh. So here's a good example of where it's a 5. You know, I see a lot of people when they do graded cards, especially with Ace actually, but also with PSA. So it's good. A good public service announcement about graded cards is when you get a 5 like this. Now I have to expect this properly without the cameras. One sec. So when you have cards like this that get a 5, you know, we always look at the backs, at the corners, at the edges. But there's also the surface, and the surface can play a big, well, does play a big part. Probably more of a part than the corners and edges could do. When you're looking at the corners, you just look at these 4 corners. When you look at the edges, you look at the 4 edges. But with the surface, there's so many different things that can happen to these cards that you might not be able to see on camera or even with your eye, especially through the plastic case. Once it gets put in the case, it's hard to spot. So I don't know exactly why that's got a 5. I would love to be able to give this to Ace to see like what did you spot, guys? You know, the graders at Ace are very, very good, certainly better than I am. Maybe there's a crease up here that I just can't, you know, can't see, but that's a shame, but it is what it is. In certain videos, in certain cases like this, it might be worth cracking this card out, sending it to Ace or giving it to Ace graders and seeing what they would give it, and maybe they can tell us why it got that. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that type of stuff. Next card here, let's see, we have Hey, Clefable, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Yeah, I love that set. That's definitely from my binder. I love Clefable. This card's so cool with the green spiral, the white spiral on the back. As you can see as well, we've got a swirl there, and also illustrated by Mitsuhiro Arita. So we love Mitsuhiro Arita, as you guys know. But he did have a stage or a phase where he did a lot of the EX cards, and he did a lot of 3D CGI work. So very interesting to see him do his usual style with the shading and the pencil drawing type of style, and then the CGI as well. Very talented man. Anyway, next up we have, ooh, a big nick in the corner there. We have it's still got an 8. Hitmonchan EX. Love this card, man. Love this card. Hitmonchan, Ruby and Sapphire EX. Look at that. Steady Punch, Sky Uppercut. Just a great era of cards in my opinion. And the artwork and the card and the hollow border all just, you know, combine to give you these great cards. All right, next up we have... Oh, no way. We got the Gem Mint 10 on the Electables. So I must have sent 3 Electables off. And we actually got a Gem Mint 10. You know what? Whoop. Let's move that pile down there because we have a new contender for the background. We have the Electables EX in the Gem Mint 10. Let's go. So you can see as well, you still can see a few minor issues with the corners, but sometimes if that's the only issue, it still could get that grade, you know. But there we go, guys. Gem Mint 10. Leave a like on the video if you think that deserves it. There we go. Electables EX in a Gem Mint 10. We'll take it. Only one so far, but we'll take that. I wonder if there's more to come. Let's see what we have here. We have... Oh, probably not because this down here. Hey, Chansey EX in the Mint 9 as well. Ooh, nice little swirl there as well. So we've got Chansey EX. Again, that's from my binder. I wonder if the Electables are from a binder. I did send 3, so I don't know which one would be the one, but I know this Chansey for certain is, and that's a Mint 9. See, look, when I keep my cards, I get the Mint 9s. I get the Gem Mint 10s, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, my mum did teach me to protect my cards in binders and sleeves, so shout out to Mumsy. We have this card right here. Oh, Flygon from Power Keepers. That was definitely a purchase. In fact, no, wait, I packed a Flygon, right? In one of these videos, I think I packed the Flygon. That might be it. And I got the 8 right there from Power Keepers, 2007. So that's starting to get, you know, more and more new. As you can see, as all the borders are different on the newer ones. These are part of the e-reader series where you can scan the card into your e-reader, probably damaging the card, but you could do that. And we still keep the EX cards in this era, but we drop the big border and we drop the E symbol. Still EX cards, still from the, you know, same, in my head, same category. Next up, we have, got a little bit of a centering issue going on here, you know, thick left, thin right. But will it affect the grade too much? Let's see. We have oh my word, Rockets Persian EX in the Mint 9 from Unseen Forces. Shout out. Actually, I got this off someone. When I bought the Undaunted booster box, I actually got this as a gift. He gave it to me for free, for Laura actually, as a present for my wife, because we made a big purchase, to be fair. From Sneak Attack Games, the card shop, thank you to you for this. And we got a Mint 9 on that, which is amazing. So thank you for that. This guy had the best collection of EX cards I've ever seen because he used to play with them in decks. I think he got like second in a championship somewhere. I'm not joking, right? He had like 32 Mew EX cards because that was a meta card in the deck, and he had 4 of them, I think, in each deck. So he made loads of decks up to battle with his friends, and he had like it might have been 32 or some sort of number divisible by 4. It was crazy. Another centering issue here, but again, we got the 9 still. Centering doesn't matter as much as people think, you know. I noticed, especially with Ace, a lot of people are like, oh, look at that centering, but it's like, you know, there's still a criteria to get a Gem Mint 10 with centering, especially with Ace, especially with PSA. There's a bit of tolerance. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know. 60-40 is the criteria, but centering is just the one that we can see the most on video, you know. You can't see the surface, you can't see the corners that well right here, but you can see the centering, so that's one thing that people pick up on a lot. But anyway, let's see. We have another Chansey EX, this time in Near Mint to Mint 8. We got 2 Chanseys. I like Chansey. Chansey's a great Pokemon. Next card, we have, okay, this, Laura seems to put the centering cards together. Are these like in order? They are, in a certain number, these are in order. That one's not though. Let's see, we have, Oh, Sneasel. That's from my binder. That is from Sneasel. Yeah, I love Sneasel. What a great Pokemon. What a great... it's just a great Pokemon. A great card as well. From Ruby and Sapphire. You got the black here. You got the black on the border as well with the shiny holofoil border as well. So cool. Near mint to mint 8. I told you we love the 8s in this video. Look at that. Next up, let's see. We have... Oh, Sneasel again. Oh, an 8 again. Sneasel, 2 Sneasels. Sneasel Washington, my guy, and 2 8s. I was hoping for at least 1 9 with the Sneasel, being as we have 2. Next up, we have, oh, the center is not great on this one. The corners aren't great. I'm not expecting something high with this one. 7, Scyther, Scyther. That's from my binder. Scyther EX, Ruby and Sapphire with the near mint 7. You know, let's get some zooming on that. Let's get that focused up. That is really great. All right, next up, we have, drum roll, please. Oh, yes, Scyther as well in the 9. So I sent 2 Oh, that's got a beautiful swirl there as well. Look at that. Swirls get girls. Some of you guys love swirls. Mint 9 on the Scyther EX this time. And a big nick in the corner. Look at that. That's crazy to get the 9 still. We have, five. Yeah, I can see. You can look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at that. Not that alone would have got it to 5, I don't think, but you know, usually if you see something like that, you expect the card has not been kept that well. I probably bought this one. This is not from my binder. Look at that forehead. Oh, 2 of them. 2 big nicks. What is this card? This card is a 7 still in a Magmar EX, Ruby and Sapphire. Next card up now. We're starting to get to the end of the pile right here, but next card we have a Magmar EX again, this time the 8. Yeah, so 2 8s, 1 7 with the Magmar EX. Okay, another nick up there, a double nick there. Mewtwo EX. What a great card this is with the excellent 5. Yeah, look at that. Those corners and edges aren't great. See that? This is another criteria that people like sleep on a lot. So it's like, I can't describe what that is, but it's like, it's just dirt, you know, it's just dirt or sticky stuff on the card. See that there? That like little dent? That right there is probably what got it the 5 the most. The little dent or the little scratch divot thingy. That's a shame on the Mewtwo because I love Mewtwo, but you know, it's fair. It's fair. Next up, we have... Oh, the Mewtwo again, but the 7 this time. Damn, okay, so we'll take that still. Better than the 5 at least. What a great card this is. Look at Mewtwo, just like so cool. When you can't spot it, it's usually something to do with the surface. But anyway, there we go. Mewtwo in the near mint 7. We have a Flygon EX from Power Keepers in the 9. So I got 2 of these. Let's go. Let's go. Very nice. And look at this, guys. It's just weld marks. This is what happens when you ultrasonically weld a slab. As we found, that's what happens, you know. Next up, we have... Oh! Wow. Unseen Forces Scissor EX in the 9. Mitsuhiro Rita artwork. That is stunning. I'm very happy with this grade. That is awesome. Scissor EX. Let's go, guys. Next card, we have a... Oh, Wailord. 6. Oh, I jinxed it. I said we had no 6s. And now we do. Wailord EX with the 6 from Sandstorm. I think I had a Wailord in a 10 back in the day as well. I think I sold that too. Right, next up we have, this was kind of clean on the back. We have a, Kingdra EX again with the 8. Oh, so Kingdra EX must have sent 3 of those as well. 2 8s and 1 7, I think, again, if I remember correctly. We have the penultimate card right here. That means a second to last for those who don't know. Now you know. School with Randy, let's go. We have a, Muk EX from EX Dragon with the 7 grade right here. I like Muk as a Pokemon. I always feel like Muk should be poison type on here though, or still psychic type, you know. It just fits better with the card, but that's fine. Right, the final card, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on this video. Can we end it with a 10? Oh, probably not. Probably not. But let's see. What is this card right here? Oh, mint 9 and the Lapras EX. Lovely to get a Lapras. Hold on, I keep forgetting what I got in a 9. Okay, yeah, so we got a Lapras before in an 8, near mint to mint 8. And this time we got a mint 9 on the Lapras as the final card right here. There we go. And that one right there is from my binder. So most of the Ruby and Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green cards were from my binder. A lot of the other ones were me buying them on a search for Gem Mint 10s for my collection. But as you saw, we got 1, which is fine. But, you know, gonna be a long challenge and a difficult one. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more Pokemon content such as this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Pokemon content. We're posting daily now. Maybe not weekends, but we're posting daily. See you guys tomorrow. For now, though, take care and peace out.